But no, I've never experienced any type of brittle, snapping, breaking, and I've used this stuff repeatedly. You know, even at hair shows, sometimes I don't have time to shampoo and I have to kind of fakey between us girls and the TV, YouTube. But I've literally just went right to Heat Is On Daily Primer to our blow up thickening mist, and I've done a blowout before, like backstage, just quick. And I've never had an experience of overprotonization.
Well, because it's not really a treatment, it's a styling product.
Precisely,
Yeah.
and it rinses out of the hair. Yep, you got it. Got it. All right, this one is a highly technical, very complicated item here, okay? This guy, which you have in front of you, what is it called?
Root lift.
Blow up.
What is the,
Blow up.
and it's called a root lift concentrate? Yeah. What do you think this very difficult product to understand is for?
Volume.
Lift the root.
To lift the root and volume, right? There you go. It's a root lift concentrate. Has a nice nozzle, it goes right to the regrowth, and it's for the roots. Now there is some fun stuff about this guy. This guy carries a decent hold factor. So like from hold factor of 0 to 10, 10 being the most, this is gonna be in your 8 zone, okay? This is gonna help give a lot of volume at the regrowth. What's really cool about this item that it's forgiving enough that you can use it on dry hair, okay? So Kim and I are double booked in the salon. I finish a color, I have her shampooed, I have to apply another color. By the time I get back to my client that's been done with color and shampoo, their hair is kind of dry. But I don't necessarily want to wet it down because I'm about to blow it out. I could apply my root lift concentrate on dry hair, just at the regrowth. Now there is a caution to this item. It's not to be meant it's not meant to be used on the mid lengths and ends. All right, that's when we're going to go to our blow up thickening mist. So you can actually sell both of these products for a situation. Say, hey, for your new growth, you don't want your hair to weigh down. We have your root lift concentrate. For your mid lengths and ends, we have our blow up thickening mist, which is going to give you nice volume and subtle control for your mid lengths and ends. Okay? So product balancing, if you will. Balancing.
Does the color coordination also?
Thank you, Pete. You notice how they're the same colors? He does come in handy. He set up all this, actually. The whole room. Thank you very much, Pete. That's very nice.
How was your breakfast while I was doing that?
Delicious.
Good.
They had local homemade hot sauce for the eggs. Yeah, perfectly over easy. Not enough butter, not too much butter is great. Thanks. Blow up thickening mist and the root lift concentrate have the same color packaging. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going through a packaging change. Yay! Yes. So you're gonna notice, for instance, like here is our blow up shampoo, and it used to be in a package like that. Okay. So you're gonna notice that kind of slowly working its way through. And this is just something natural. A product line needs to do this every couple of years, just to make sure old inventory isn't hanging out there for too long, and you know, just kind of keeping it fresh. Is everybody okay with that?
Yes.
Great. All right. Yes. All right. So our root lift concentrate. Our next item is going to be our Body by Blow. Do we have Body by Blow on the table? I see it. Yes, we do. Yes. So in the salon, I have a sweet little assistant that's about 6'2", and I make sure he takes all of our Body by Blow, and he takes a Sharpie, a purple Sharpie, and he marks out the word moose. Why do you think I have him do that?
It's not a moose.
What's that?
It's not a moose?
It is a moose, but thinking about that word moose, what do you think of when you think of moose? Sticky style and scrunching. I think of that black can of Va-Boom my mom used to sell by like the case, right? I think of curl that you can actually hear.
That was a big seller.
Right?
Yeah.
I was obsessed with curly hair as a kid. I don't know why. Every girl I dated had curly hair. Like one girl, I think we just graduated high school, like I would find like beer caps and cigarette butts out of her curly hair. You know, it was just like, she'd scrunch that thing for the whole week. You might lose an arm. But that word moose just has such a negative connotation, right? And it's not just me, I come to find out, because as soon as I say moose, like, oh, I don't do moose in my hair.
Yeah.
But this mousse is very unique, so I like to call it a styling foam, right? A lot of mousses you put in your hand and it just kind of melt, and you could just almost smell the alcohol coming off of it, you know? And then all of a sudden your hands are stuck together like super glue, right? This is completely different. This is a beautiful styling foam, and it's very thick, and it's like, it has density to it. You see that, guys? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you can actually get some distance out of it.
Oh.
That's another
Yeah.
$50 for you.
That is a
That's how you
blow
clear it off my face. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that.
It didn't make it here.
Carpet cleaning.
You know, I love doing that demonstration in the salon. I like throwing it against the mirror. It'll stay up there for like 30 minutes because all the stylists are like, oh, that's not a mousse. That's definitely a styling foam. Right, right. So that demonstration's great. And I did that once by accident a couple years ago. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But it really does good for a visual. And from a hold factor of 0 to 10, 10 being the highest, you're going to teeter about the 5 or 6, I believe it is. It's like a medium hold. So a little more than our blow-up thickening mist. And it's going to be 2 things. You can diffuse curl with it, which is a fancy way of saying scrunching curl. Or if you need that extra volume, if you have those clients with really skinny hair that the blow-up thickening mist isn't enough for, we can go to our Body by Blow. Pretty fun styling foam, is it not?
Si, senor.
Okay. Skinny hair. Skinny, thin hair?
So would you mix the two, or no?
She said, can you mix the 2?
Yeah, with the blow up,
Try
the
it.
spray and the mousse.
Try it and let me know.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Of course, yeah, you can definitely mix it. Now, I would think it'd be more of like a redundant kind of thing,
Okay.
because, yeah,
One or the other then.
one or the other. But, I mean, if it sells product, mix them, girl.
Sure.
Yeah. So our next item, do you have
I
questions?
think
Or-
we're good, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So it has a medium hold, and the blow-up root lifter has a stronger hold, so.
When would you choose the thickening mist over the mousse?
When would I choose
Or
the
vice versa?
Okay, when would I check the thickening mist over the mousse? So scenario-wise, I just want, what is it called? Red carpet curl, bombshell curl or whatever, on a hair texture like yours, you know? I would go thickening mist, okay? Right. Now, if I grew my hair out, I have very fine, thin hair. That thickening mist would probably last in my hair in Charleston, South Carolina for about 10 minutes. Right, I need something with more hold. That's when I would go Body by Blow.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry I wasn't specific enough. Thank you for reeling me back in. And don't feel afraid to shout out and say, Michael, get to work. All right, so our next item is a texturizing product that I don't think you guys have. For me, drop the ball again. This is our Beach Blow. It's our texturizing mist. All right, so this is something, have you ever heard of the? Yes, he's sea salt spray. Have you ever heard of Beachy Wave? Right? I don't like that request, Beachy Wave. I can't stand it when people ask me for Beachy Wave because Kim and I live on the beach. If you want Beachy Wave, take your ass to the beach. You'll eventually have Beachy Wave, right? But for those that don't live so close to the water like we do, we have our Beach Blow texturizing mist, and it's great for naturally texturized hair, for hair that already has some curl to it. It'll give that day 2, day 3 beachy look without being too oily or having any dirt in your hair, right? We have actually imported salt from the Dead Sea to put in this because it gives a certain texture. That is not true whatsoever. I don't care what the literature
We were
says.
envisioning, yesterday we were envisioning every manufacturer lined up at the Dead Sea
Right.
with shovels, because they all say that shit. It came out of Sheboygan River. And,
Yeah, yeah. It's Houston salt. Yeah, it's Texas, Houston salt. Houston, Texas salt. All right, so to be used on wet or dry. So far I have talked about 2 different hybrid products. The first one being our root lift concentrate. When I say hybrid, I mean wet or dry hair, okay? And then our second now is going to be our texturizing mist. We have done some of these demonstrations just on live models via internet, via TV, and we've showed how we can texturize short curly hair with our Beach Blow texturizing mist. And then we've done it from start to finish with shampoo, conditioned, and then diffused hair, so scrunching the curl, if you will, all right? Everybody understand the concept of a sea salt spray? Okay, I can move on. Okay, good, good. And notice how the green labeling or green packaging, I'm gonna go back to that because this is our texturizing color, okay? Okay. And this one, I don't wanna get too crazy in depth because a lot of people overthink this guy. This is Make It Curl. It's our weightless spray gel, which you don't have this one on your desk, I don't think. Nope. It is a spray gel. It is to give a shinier, more wet polished finish, or to blow dry hair out, shorter hair out with as a spray gel. Remember the days of spray gels? We're bringing it back. All right. To be quite honest, Hamid's friend or boss, our boss, Basim, is obsessed with spray gels. He's not Pakistani. What is he again, Hamid?
Palestinian.
Palestinian. Yeah, sounds the same.
That's where the Dead Sea Soul comes from.
Exactly. He brings it back with him. Yep. So no, he has that hair texture, and he always liked the spray gel, so he wanted to bring us back, and it's actually not doing that bad. I'm pretty impressed with the sales on our Make It Curl. So it's not gonna have the touchable beachy wave finish. It's gonna be more of like don't touch curl finish, but it's nice. It's not too overly shiny either. It's a good spray gel. So
It's perfect for coarse hair that people don't wanna touch. They
it's
want
perfect
to
for
not-
coarse hair that people don't want to touch.
Like,
Yes.
You know, like they put their gel in their hair, like, I don't like anybody touching my hair.
Oh, I know.
It's just like
You
that.
like it?
My wife will not let me blow dry her hair to save her life. Like, she wants to do it herself. And if I touch her hair after it's done, all hell breaks loose. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's no dinner on the table. It's all done. Should I do the cooking? So you know what that means. All right, so that is our prep and style category. This is what you're going to cold call with. These are the products that are going to open doors. Yes, cleanse and nourish, prep and style is very important. But this is the stuff that you can take and apply and demo live. This is all the stuff that you're going to be put on blown dry hair after it's been manipulated and professionally blown out. So the first one I've started with is a pretty self-explanatory one. And it is called Tame. This is a pomade. This is another product that I don't want you to overthink. It is a weightless pomade that gives a decent amount of shine, but not overbearing. It's great for shorter hair products. And guess what color the tube is?
Green.
So the green is what?
Texture.
Texturizing category, right? I will warn you that usually the Tame comes with like a little ketchup seal. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So do warn the stylist about that, because without that ketchup seal, it kind of goes everywhere, because this thing happens to pop open somehow. Unless you really want to mess with them, just don't tell them about it, and they'll think like this is the thickest pomade they've ever experienced in their life because they can't get it out, right? But a little ketchup seal. It does have our pure protein blend, which is going to give a decent amount of hold and a little bit of thermal protection, but it's a pomade. We all know about pomades, right? You emulsify in your hands, you apply more if necessary, right? Cool, moving on, okay. Our Weather Girl is an anti-frizz, anti-humectant. It's a great serum. We come from a land of Farouk systems, right? Farouk had a product that they still sell like crazy.
Sunglass.
Sunglass was one.
Oh, that was.
The other one was some type of bio something. There might be some relation. I don't know. I don't know. There might be. So when I first started playing around with Weather Girl 4 years ago, I was using it on dry hair. I wasn't happy with it. I didn't like it. My clientele's majority Caucasian. I have a few, ethnic hair structures in there, which their hair texture can take a little more of the oil and moisture. So then I started using this on wet hair before I blow dry it in, on like a really thick, gnarly hair texture, and I coupled it with our U-only smoother, and I've gotten extremely great results, just like that bio stuff you said earlier, wet or dry hair. This has done extremely well for our anti-humidity, anti-frizz. If you're in Florida, you know what humidity's like, right? Just as we do in South Carolina. And anything I can do to combat that. So here we go, another hybrid product. So we got wet or dry hair with our Weather Girl. I like that name too, isn't that fun? Isn't it cute? Weather Girl?